How to use a podcast to get a training contract. You see, what most people do today is they send their CVs and they fill out these ridiculous application processes which go on for such a long time, and then even if you get selected, your training contract won't start until 2 years from now, and it's just a very long drawn out process. Instead of doing that, pick 10 firms, big firms that you want to work for or want a training contract from, and also pick 10 small firms. And then what you do is you interview the partners and the associates and even the HR staff of the 10 big firms, and you interview the owners and the founders of the smaller firms. And you don't make it about you, you make it about them. Why are you in the legal industry? What drives you? Why are you passionate about this? What do you do? How do you do it? Who do you help? And you just ask for general advice, and then you can ask for tips for students or tips for people looking for a training contract. What should they do? How should they approach it? What advice can you give? And slowly you're picking up all of this information, but best of all, you're building relationships with decision makers and people that can get you a training contract, who will be impressed by the way you're approaching this simply by having that podcast and putting yourself out there. And then when other owners and founders see that you interview other solicitors, it will raise your credibility even more just by association. And another tip and trick that you can do is find out what the ideal customers are, the ideal clients are for these law firms, and then go out and interview them. Because then if you interview 50 ideal clients, you can then say to a potential law firm owner and founder, if you bring me on, if you give me a training contract, I've got this network of ideal clients which I can refer to you as a business, and that will put you ahead of 99.9999% of every other applicant. So in short, interview the right people, build those relationships, maintain those relationships, and it will open up so many more opportunities. And then when it comes for the training contract, you can put your name forward and they'll already know who you are, and they'll be impressed by what you've done, which is different to all of the applications and the CVs which they normally receive.